I am Mahla, one of the daughters of Zelophehad, and this is our story, a story of courage, justice, and faith. My sisters and I, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah, stood before Moses, the priests, the leaders, and the entire assembly, trembling yet resolute. It was not customary for women to address matters of inheritance, let alone challenge established norms. But our father had died in the wilderness without sons, and his name was at risk of being erased from among our people. How could we remain silent? Our hearts burned with the conviction that this was not God's justice. With each step to the tent of meeting, I could feel the weight of tradition pressing against us. Women were not heirs. Women had no voice in these matters. Yet I remembered my father's faith, his unwavering trust in the God of Israel. "The Lord is just," he often said, "and his ways are higher than ours." That faith emboldened us. We spoke with trembling lips, but steady hearts. Our father died in the wilderness, yet he was not among those who rebelled against the Lord with Korah. He died for his own sin, leaving no sons. Why should his name be taken away because he had no son? Give us a possession among our father's brothers. Silence fell. I could see the assembly's astonishment. Women challenging the norm? It was unheard of. Moses turned to the Lord, seeking his counsel. And the Lord, the defender of the oppressed, spoke. "The daughters of Zelophehad are right. You shall surely give them a possession of inheritance among their father's brothers, and transfer the inheritance of their father to them." Our hearts soared. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob had vindicated us. But this was more than our victory. It was a shift in the fabric of our community. The Lord instructed Moses to establish a law. If a man dies without sons, his inheritance shall pass to his daughters. This was justice, God's justice, that valued every life, every voice. Today, our story echoes through the ages. It reminds us that God is a God of equity, who hears the cries of the marginalized and brings justice to the forgotten. It challenges us to advocate for those who are silenced or overlooked, to stand boldly for what is right, even when the odds seem insurmountable. It assures us that faith and courage, when rooted in God's truth, can reshape destinies and transform societies. So I ask you, in your own time and place, who needs your voice? Where does justice demand your courage? Stand firm, as we did, knowing that the Lord who upheld us will uphold you too.